Boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Good afternoon.
Ready, break. Hand cycle. Off the play fake, Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And it's second down. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of...
It's not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
Well, the guy on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
On now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 4. Now Pickett. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake, and he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Shit to say to you, Pops.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love going to give this one to Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Ready.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Fournette, a first down carry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Fournette. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, Fournette running left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Now Breida on a toss left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Ready, set.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Love wants to shift things around. In motion, the tight end. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Steelers at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Packers' 49-yard line.
Pickett. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Love looking to throw it. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
The 4th and 2, but I got my coach's decision anyway. The 4th and 2, I'm trying to, because don't it, you said as one of the things is 45 or in. I'm trying to make sure. Alright, I'm just gonna use my coach's decision. Money, man. I posted the screen.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Ready.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
What?
A costly penalty there. A lineman.
Bro, I have never in my life seen that fucking call.
6 points.
I ran the RPO bubble and they call it illegal man down.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken around the 12. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And out across midfield down to the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
First down, going to the air with Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd down and a yard. In motion right, Dobbs.
To throw now, here's Love.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And got his man, complete. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
And the final
teaching them how to use the
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages.
Do they get that shit away for free there?
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Bro, have you ever seen an addict come down or like get woken up off of that shit? Them niggas be so upset.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start.
It's like, bro, you was just about to die. It's like because it takes their high away.
For just 1 snap of the football. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
What's crazy is, though, as much money as motherfuckers be making off of those drugs and shit, I don't understand how these motherfuckers be getting money for them. Like, motherfuckers be, hey, nigga, they will come up with $60, $75, nigga, to get a fucking a gram, 2 grams, but they'll make that 2 gram stretch, nigga.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Inside handoff now to Fournette. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That nigga Bo said, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Taking on the midfield logo.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Strike. Ready?
Here's Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And
Oh, you bum!
Oh,
This nigga gotta have fucking drop passes.
Unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but
Bro, he's dropped 2 today. He dropped a corner route, and then he dropped a motherfucker.
Just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Can somebody see if oh boy got it? I forget this nigga's name. Yeah.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there. A 1st down.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
On the ball. On the ball.
Hike the.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
12, 10. Ready.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Ready.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Flush to his right. And he's left.
They about to get their ass beat. Bust by 40.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive this started with great field position.
Buffs by 40.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now.
But he's a grown-up, so what? I don't understand what he meant by that. That was a fucking dumbass comment. When I talk to grown-ups, like, do y'all know how old Prime is? That nigga's 60 years old. So, like, what does that mean? He's talking to a bunch of fucking teenagers.
Field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Yeah, now your team had to get beat by 40 on prime time.
Line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A handoff to Fournette. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now Pickett on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Okay, fellas. Now we playing like fucking football team. Damn near.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion.
I forgot this nigga got fucking Aaron Donald. They gotta.
What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On 2nd down, it's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
9-2.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. A shotgun give to Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Pickett sets up play action. They'll roll him out right. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 official. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Fournette running out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Fournette once more on 2nd down.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Got no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Love.
And this nigga's terrible.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Flushed out right. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Jet sweep to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 10.
Smash! Smash! Hey, smash! On the ball!
Now Love will try with his legs. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious pass.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game.
38.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. On the counter, here's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards yards to pick up the first. Love looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well.